The top 80 wealthiest people in the world control approximately $1.9 trillion, which just so happens to be the amount controlled by 3.5 billion people on the other end of the spectrum. Can you believe that? There are 80 people in this world that collectively share the same amount of money as 3.5 billion people. Global inequality continues to be a hot button issue with many of us as we realize that we're in the bottom 99%. In fact, the Occupy movement originated in 2011 for this very reason. Many individuals who did not have wealth were disgusted by the richest 1% who were writing the rules of an unfair global economy that is foreclosing our future. Is this true? Are we victims? Or are we all just too chicken to create our own wealth on our own? Therefore, we demand a handout from those that earned it with their blood, sweat, and tears. While many of us would like to believe that each one of these 80 wealthiest people inherited their wealth, in actuality, only 11 did. The other 69 have built their immense wealth from very little. Look at Warren Buffett, for example. He grew up as a middle-class child but got addicted to the world of business and investing at a very young age. Today he's worth $72.3 billion. Yes, with a B. Nobody gave him this money, he earned it because he has always taken actions like the rich would and avoided the actions of the poor. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at the things that poor people don't know about making money. Yeah, you heard it right. Number 1. The rich believe in the law of income. The rich believe that they'll be paid in direct proportion to the value that they deliver to the marketplace. In other words, if they're integral in forming a product that nearly everyone in the world wants or needs, then they should be compensated accordingly. I personally know the inventor of the self-dimming rearview mirror, which is now in almost every car in America. Do you think it would be fair to only pay him $15 an hour for the time that he put into this invention? Or, since his product has been an amazing success, perhaps he should receive a portion of the proceeds from each sale? I believe in capitalism, and I'm a big fan of the latter. Poor people believe that we should all be paid the same amount, regardless of the outcome that we produce. With this mentality, innovation would likely cease to exist, and the poor would still be poor. And on top of this, everyone else would be poor along with them. I don't know about you, but this is not the future that I want for my children. Number 2. The rich focus on opportunities, not obstacles. There once was a shoe salesman that found himself in a faraway country, trying to sell shoes to the natives. The only problem was that nobody there wore shoes, and the sale was often quite difficult. The salesman soon gave up in frustration and decided to leave the area. On his way out, he met another shoe salesman. "Don't bother entering this town," said the first salesman. "These people don't even wear shoes." The eyes of the second salesman grew wide. "No one has shoes? Then I could sell a pair to everyone in town. How fortunate we are to stumble upon an untapped market." It's all a matter of perspective. The poor often see obstacles and quickly give up, while the rich see the opportunities and enter arenas that many wouldn't dream of. Number 3. The rich associate with positive, successful people. Rich people know that attitude is everything. If they continually hang out with the people that complain about the weather, badmouth the government, and speak negatively about the state of the economy, then they'll likely start doing the same thing. If, however, these same people start hanging around individuals that continuously talk about success, opportunity, and the positive things in life, chances are that they'll see the world from an entirely different perspective. Instead of the world being a terrible place to live, it suddenly becomes a glowing land of success and opportunity. A great example of this is the United States citizens versus immigrants into the States. Immigrants are 4 times more likely to become millionaires than those of us that grew up here. The main reason? We talk about the negatives of living in this nation, while immigrants see it as a land of opportunity. Quite frankly, it is what you make of it. Number 4. The rich are willing to promote themselves and their value. Rich people aren't afraid to tell you what they're great at. Most of the time, they aren't embellishing. It's the truth. Poor people might be great at many things, but they always seem to downplay them into nothing, either because they think negatively of salespeople or because they're not confident in themselves. Therefore, you assume that their skills are just that, nothing. If you want to be wealthy, you must learn how to become a salesperson and at the very least, sell yourself. Number 5. The rich grow bigger than their problems. The poor see a problem and they chalk it up to bad luck and quit trying. The rich run into problems and might scratch their heads for a while, but they don't give up. They'll work and work until they discover a solution to the problem so that they can win in the end. A few years ago, I heard a compelling story that fits this idea perfectly. There was a plot of land for sale that had always been classified as residential. Many investors in the area knew that the value of the property would be worth 25 times the selling price if the property were commercial, but many had tried and failed at this appeal, so the property remained for sale at a severely discounted price. And that's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.